Hi, and welcome to the Travel Boss. Today's video is about the top 10 things to do in Zaragoza. Zaragoza is a treasure trove of historical and cultural attractions awaiting discovery. Tourists will find well-preserved archaeological sites, the first Marian church in Christendom, and fabulous art museums. Travelers interested in ancient Roman history can follow the Casa Augusta route to find the Forum, thermal baths, and theater of the 1st to 2nd century Roman town, named after Emperor Augustus, that once flourished here. Those who appreciate Baroque architecture will want to visit the Basilica of Our Lady of Pilar, one of the most important pilgrimages churches in Spain. Let's get started. Number 10. Basilica de Nuestra Señora del Pilar. With its soaring towers and grand presence along the banks of the Ebro River, the Basilica of Our Lady of Pilar is the city's most iconic landmark. This gem of Baroque architecture was built between the 17th and 18th centuries. Views of the basilica are most impressive from across the river, whereas the entrance is on the other side at the Plaza del Pilar, a spacious town square lined with elegant historical buildings. Visitors should take time to admire the basilica's monumental exterior, then enter the awe-inspiring interior, which holds a precious object of veneration. Number 9. Cathedral de Zaragoza. Dedicated to Saint Salvador, the Cathedral de Zaragoza is known as Cathedral de San Salvador or Catedral de Lacio, or simply Lacio. The Cathedral of Zaragoza is an enormous church with 5 naves. Its melange of architectural styles reveals the town's complex history. Built on the site of the ancient Roman Temple of the Forum, which became a Visigoth church, and then a large Muslim mosque during the Moorish era, the building was converted to a Romanesque church in the 12th century. Romanesque elements of the original 12th century structure are seen in the exquisitely sculpted arcades on the exterior of the apses. The old mosque minaret is the present cathedral's tower. Number 8. Palacio de la Aljaferia. In the heart of Zaragoza, the Aljaferia Palace is an 11th century fortified Moorish castle. Visitors are awed by the formidable defense walls that feature immense crenellated towers. The castle was designed on a quadrangular plan around a courtyard, and the towers are all round except for a single rectangular tower, known as the Troubadour's Tower. The Islamic-style coffered ceilings and plasterwork ornamentation give the building its charm. Today, the Palacio de la Aljaferia houses the headquarters of the Aragonese Parliament. The palace is open to the public for visits, and guided tours are available. Number 7. Museo Pablo Gargallo. Housed in the impressive 16th century Palace of Argillo, this museum is devoted to the work of Pablo Gargallo, the brilliant contemporary sculptor who hailed from the Aragon region. The museum displays the artist's early works of sculpture in marble and plaster, as well as later works crafted from iron and other metals. Visitors discover the artist's creative genius and artistic vision through the displays of sculptures, drawings, engravings, cartoons, and biographical information. Highlights of the collection include the Great Prophet, the portrait of Kiki de Montparnasse, and the statues of equestrians called the Olympic Salute. Number 6. Iglesia de San Pablo de Zaragoza. An important example of the Aragon Mudéjar style. This church is listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site because of its exceptional architectural and historic value. San Pablo Church was built in the 13th and 14th centuries to replace a small Romanesque chapel, then located on the outskirts of the town. With its single nave and vaulted ceilings, the interior has a sense of spaciousness. Chapels between the buttresses display exquisite works of art. During the 15th and 18th centuries, the church was further enhanced and enlarged. A must-see piece of the Renaissance period is the main altarpiece devoted to St. Paul, crafted from gilded wood by sculptor Damián Forment in 1515. Number 5. La Lonja de Zaragoza. This splendid 16th century building stands on the Grand Plaza del Pilar, across from the Basilica. La Lonja is the historic marketplace of Zaragoza, where merchants carried out their trading and other commercial transactions. Designed by Joan de Sardina, the edifice is the city's best example of Aragonese Renaissance architecture. The building, constructed in brick, features a rectangular plan and a decorative facade with rows of uniform arched windows, and depictions of the kings of Aragon in medallions. Number 4. Instituto de Aragones de Arte y Cultura Contemporánea. The Aragonese Institute of Art and Contemporary Culture, Pablo Serrano Museum, is dedicated to the work of renowned Aragonese artist Pablo Serrano. The museum's collection spans Pablo Serrano's work from his figurative period to his expressionist stage. Exhibits display 140 drawings and sculptures, which reflect the evolution of the artist's creativity and innovation. The museum also displays works by the artist's wife, Juana Franquez, contemporary graphic artworks, and an assortment of paintings by Santiago Lagunas. In addition, the museum hosts a variety of changing exhibits, which feature a range of artists, both past and contemporary. To get the most out of a visit, take a guided tour. Number 3. Basilica Santa Engracia. This Renaissance church was once part of the Hieronymite monastery of Santa Engracia. However, the rest of the monastery no longer exists. The church features a remarkable plate-arrest facade, which is considered a jewel of Aragonese Renaissance architecture. The building was begun in 1511 by Gil Morlanes, completed by his son in 1517, and renovated in the 18th century. The facade is almost like an altar with its elaborate reliefs, medallions, and sculptures of various characters and saints. 4 niches at the sides represent the parents of the Western Church. The upper niches feature the Virgin of the Holy Mass and King Ferdinand, patron of the church. Number 2. Museo de Zaragoza. Visitors can explore the art, culture, and history of the Zaragoza province at the Museo de Zaragoza. Housed in the pavilion of the 1908 Universal Expo, the museum has a large and diverse collection of items in 2 sections: archaeology and fine arts. The collection represents different historical and artistic periods, beginning with prehistory through the ancient Roman era and the Moorish period, continuing to the Gothic period and Renaissance until the 21st century. Especially noteworthy pieces in the archaeology collection include the ancient bronze plaques with Iberian and Latin inscriptions, a bust of Emperor Augustus, and antiquities from Aljaferia Palace. Number 1. Iglesia de San Juan de los Penetes. Another lovely Mudéjar church, the Iglesia de San Juan de los Penetes, is found between the ancient Roman walls and the Basilica of Our Lady of Pilar. The church was completed in 1725, replacing the Romanesque Church of the Order of St. John of Jerusalem. The austere Baroque facade features an image of San Juan Bautista and pilasters on the sides. Like Santa Maria Magdalena, the most notable feature of this church is the Mudéjar Tower. Its octagonal brick tower, with arched windows, recalls classic Moorish architecture. The interior offers an inspiring sense of spaciousness, with its barrel vaulting and cupola on the crossing. What do you think about this video? Do let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.